Raise your hand if you think web design is getting more complicated as the years go on. I thought so. It is. Now, the programs are doing their best to keep up with it, but more and more clients today are expecting more out of us as designers. For example, not only do we design for monitors, we have smartphones, we have tablets, and we want our web pages to look their very best on all of those different devices. Now, if I had the time, I would give you a litany of all the ways that I have tried to make that happen in the past. And that's the first time I've had a chance to use the word litany in a sentence. How do we do this in Dreamweaver? What do we do? Well, I've got a page here. Remember, this is just a teaser. It's just a sample of what's going on. I'm going to go up here and click this button to preview it in Safari. Like I said, a simple page. You can add a contact ID and a name, etc. Put in your city or state of insanity. My current state of insanity is Kansas. And you get the idea. Simple form. Click the submit button. If you forgot anything, it will change those fields to red. So I have a CSS that changes those to red if they're empty. Just a simple form. Let's go ahead and get out of here. What I want to do is make this form look good on a smartphone and a tablet as well as a monitor. Now, Dreamweaver has done this. It's just gotten a whole lot easier. Come up and click the multi-screen button right here. You will see 3 views of this particular page. I want it to look good on all 3. So we're going to click the Media Queries button. Once we get here, we have a choice of writing the media query. Now, what is that? It's a piece of CSS code. I've already written them. Remember, this is just a demonstration. It's going to control how the pages look based on the device that they go out to. Now, we could do site-wide, or we could do this document. We're going to do this document. The easiest way to pull this off, actually it's pretty easy, is click the default preset button right down here. It will give you a query for the phone, the tablet, and the desktop. Now, we have to add our CSS file. Again, I already made them, to those particular descriptions. Very easy. Select phone, then come down here where it says CSS file. This is not a new one. I've already got them. They're already populated with what I want this thing to do. I'm going to say use existing file. Click here to browse. And that one will be phone CSS. Love these names. Click choose. Do the same thing to tablet and the same thing to desktop. If you choose to create a new file, which is fine, then you'll have to go back into it and populate it with what you want. Desktop, existing file, click here, and choose desktop. Again, these are already populated out with what I want. Click choose. We could change things like the minimum, maximum width if you want to do that. Actually, these are all set up. Just click OK. Reformat here. Now, the changes are very subtle. Puts everything in a nice small column over here. That would be like on an Android or an iPhone, whatever. Tablet over here, and the desktop over here. I could even go so far as to change the color set. For example, maybe on an iPhone, it would look better if the background were dark and the text were light. It's up to you. You can change it any way you want. But by doing media queries, it answers the question of what do we do when we have multiple devices to go out to. Media queries, Dreamweaver 5.5.